Dum diddy dum diddy dum diddy dum diddy da da. Dum diddy dum diddy dum diddy dum diddy da 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 da. Ding.
Nene, you. You too, bitch. You. I don't need your comments. You know what? I don't need your Take your finger out of my face. You better watch yourself. You better watch yourself, trash.
What's up, everybody? In today's video, okay, first I have to say, what the hell, everyone? How has no one heard the song "Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy"? Okay. Oh my gosh, I have been shook that somehow that song has evaded so many of you. Oh my God. I got clocked the house in the live stream yesterday. It's not by Toby Keith. It's by Big and Rich, of course. I've been hearing that song since like middle school dances at a Catholic school. Not to mention, every single country bar I've been in across America, like how have you guys never heard "Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy"? It's a heterosexual song too. So I have a whole bunch of just random sporadic little notes here. Some of it I've already gone over in the live stream yesterday if you haven't seen that. If so, this will be a reiteration of some of those points because we love them so much. First of all, is anyone else a big fan of James Edward of the, I think it's like the political cesspit? I'm not familiar with the title of his podcast, but I love the sound of his voice. He has that like southern kind-hearted voice that just makes me melt, and I love him so much. I think he's great. Big fan of James Edwards. I bring him up only because I never really hear a lot of people talking about him, but maybe that's just me. Also, any conversation around retardation and all of the retardation that's been happening in the past year, if you get my drift, all those videos will be exclusively on my Rumble channel, linked down below, because it's just not worth even talking about it on here. So we're gonna talk no holes barred over on Rumble about that, so go give me a gay little follow. Love it so much. On the live stream we talk a lot about movies. One thing I'm really curious about is whatever happened to Bollywood. Okay, there was a time I remember, actually it's probably right around the whole "Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy" time in my memory now that I think about it, where Jai Ho was a thing. Do you remember like the whole like Indian influence like in the early 2000s? At one point, we had like Slumdog Millionaire, we had the Cheetah Girls 3 when they went to India. There was this like slight Indian interaction, and I'm guessing globalism shot it to death for something for that type of cross-cultural pollination to ever happen again. But do y'all remember Jai Ho? Also, gonna say it again, if you are the royal family, why the fuck are you wearing a mask? Like, come on. I expressed this in the live stream yesterday, but do you all see what I'm saying here? Like, if you're a royal person in the royal family, I would assume you have one of the highest authorities in all the gay little land, but I guess not. I guess there's authority that trumps presidents, monarchs, all of it. And it seems like that authority is some sort of global Kabbalistic group. The letters are WHO. So let me tell you, if I was a motherfucking prince, there's no way in hell I'd ever wear a motherfucking mask. I mean, I guess I'm not a prince and I haven't worn one at all. And I haven't even touched the thing so far. So can someone please explain to me why our fairy tale has been so corrupted and distorted? Because if anything, the fairy tale, the royal family, they should not be wearing a motherfucking mask. If I was the queen for like almost a century, okay? and all of this shit happened, something dark is in the oven. I'm telling you, something very dark is in the oven. One little story I picked up in the news, though, was something about the woke regressive left pushing for what they call equitable math. It's all about how the right answer is white supremacist, and having the right answer in math is doesn't exactly cater to people of color. It's like, this is why everyone thinks colored people are fucking retarded, okay? If you can't get the right answer in simple arithmetic, then how the hell are we going to agree on anything at all? You know? And I know they push this stuff, I think, just to trigger us, because we know. But it blows my mind. I mean, hasn't anyone else read Dostoevsky? Like, are you kidding me? Twice 2 makes 4 without my will. That's why I go on and on about numerology and how profound parts of algebra and calculus are. Like, incredibly profound. As a man, and understanding willpower and what your will can do, it's fascinating that no matter how much willpower you put into it or not, 2 and 2 is always going to make 4. And the idea that they can just sort of like swerve around this in some sort of woke political ideology is unbelievably concerning. And this is why anyone like, oh, we're going to be able to like vote our way out of this, or we're going to be able to, you know, somehow come together. We just got to get like a couple people out of here, and then no. We need to slice the head off of this dragon and start something of our own, because I don't even want to talk to people that think something like equitable math is anything but a fucking laugh, okay? What a joke. Also, can we talk about how Black Twitter is probably one of the most toxic things in the fucking world, okay? Black Twitter seems awful. Okay, I only ever get, like, glimpses on the side when, like, something happens, but Black Twitter seems like the worst place in the world. Oh, we don't get along for a reason.
Oh, we can say Jews here. Okay.
Also, the whole, like, Ted Cruz pledging to not wear a mask on the Senate floor, like, dude, like, y'all a year behind, fucking retard, okay? You shouldn't have been wearing a fucking mask from the beginning, and now you're out there trying to grandstand, like, look at me, I'm gonna be a man, I'm gonna not wear a mask on the Senate floor. Again, much like the royal family, imagine having authority in this country, and then still cucking every single time. Blows my mind. And I would question, too, now that why all of a sudden Ted Cruz feels like he has enough testicular strength to get on up there with his fat ass. You know, Ted Cruz fucking sweating up there with his big fucking ass, and he's up there being like, oh, I'm not gonna wear a mask on the Senate floor. Is this because he's already gotten the cucarachi shot? Has Ted Cruz gotten the cucarachi shot? Can someone explain that to me? Because if so, and he thinks that the only reason he does feel compelled to not wear a mask is because he's gotten the cucarachi, again, we're not going to want to vote our way out of this, okay? Voting, first of all, doesn't even work. But secondly, wake up. These people are crazy. But I am white-pilled. I am white-pilled the House. I see something changing. I wonder how long it'll take before the techno-fascists come in and squash it. But I am seeing, like, you know, after multiple years of censorship and the heaviest propaganda we've ever seen, to still say that people are waking up and coming to terms with the fact that, you know, something isn't quite right here, you know? Something just doesn't add up. Praying every day that more people continue to do that, and once we start to resonate at that frequency, we'll all come together, and we already are. Some of y'all would be shook when you realized how psychically we're interconnected, but we'll save that all for a different video, because I want to go and dance to Jai Ho, alright? I'll talk to you all later. Love you so much. Bye.